In today's video, I'm going to tell you why I believe silver is the most important metal and financial instrument around today. I really do, man. I'm really bullish on silver. If you don't know what bullish means, that means I'm aggressively wanting to buy it, and I think it's very, very important. As you know, my channel is called Jerry Loves Gold and Silver, right? So let me get into this real quick. I like silver better than gold. Let me just say that right now. So maybe I should switch the name to Jerry Loves Silver and Gold instead of gold versus silver. And the reason I do is gold is a lot more expensive than silver, and silver is a lot cheaper than gold, right? Per ounce, right? But gold is a lot more abundant than silver is. Silver, if you look at the above ground, because there's still stuff in the ground that needs to be mined, but above ground, it's an 8-to-1 ratio. There's 8 times more gold than there is silver. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is silver has over 10,000 uses, industrially speaking, and gold has very few uses, right? Now, gold can be used and is used in industrial purposes. It is. They use gold for different things. They use gold for jewelry, mostly money, and a little bit of technology here and there. But if you had the choice to use silver or gold in your technology, as far as a company is concerned, you're going to pick silver because it's just a lot cheaper. I mean, look, that's what silver is per ounce. That's what gold is per ounce. Gold is a 97, 98% monetary metal, in my opinion. I mean, of course, it's jewelry and stuff like that, but it's pretty to look at and it just sits there. But the reason I like silver better is because silver is such an undervalued asset, right? And what I mean by an undervalued asset, it's almost like if you saw a Mercedes Benz, right? And you see that Mercedes, and then you got a Bentley next to it. Now, a Bentley's probably better than a Mercedes Benz, but that Mercedes Benz, let's say the Bentley costs 100 grand, but the Mercedes Benz cost, 5 grand. And I'm talking about a high end Mercedes Benz, right? I'm probably going to take the Mercedes Benz for 5 grand versus the Bentley for 100 grand. They're almost equally cars, similar cars, but obviously the Bentley's a little bit better. But you know, the Benz, it's a great car, but it's a lot cheaper. Now that's what silver is to me. Silver has so many uses, man. It has so many uses. So let me get that out the way. I like silver better than gold right now because it's such a cheap cost right now per ounce. It's 20 something dollars. With the premium, it's 30 something dollars per ounce versus, almost $2,000 per ounce, upwards of 2,000 versus gold. So let me get that out the way first. Now, this is why you need to stack silver. And when I mean need to, I mean as far as your money and finances go, is very, very important. So let's talk about your money real quick, right? Now, for those of you that don't know, in 1971, Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard. And what that meant was, since the Fed came in 1913, every single dollar bill that we've had was backed by gold, okay, or silver. Meaning, if you had a dollar, it was just a paper note showing that gold and silver backed up that money. Because there's only two forms of money. That's gold and silver. Everything else is fiat currency and just numbers on the screen and credit card and debit cards and stuff like that. Gold and silver are the true money. Now we got Bitcoin. That's a little bit different, but let's put that to the side for a minute. Okay. So gold and silver are the true money. That's God's money. Okay. But in 1971, with the Vietnam War and all that stuff going on, the United States was the Federal Reserve money. It was the reserve money, meaning people trusted our cash just like they did gold. But then all the world's governments decided to say, you know what, U.S., we want to see if you really have this gold. Let's go ahead and give us our gold back instead of that cash money you're giving us. This is what they said, the governments of different countries. So Richard Nixon couldn't do it because they were printing more money than there actually was gold. So he took us off the gold standard, meaning the dollars that you have in your pocket now are not backed by anything. The only thing it's backed by is your belief that it's good and everybody else's belief that's good. But inflation is killing us right now. And what inflation is, because people think inflation means every single year prices go up 2 or 3%. And that's true. It does go up 2 or 3%. But the reason it goes up 2 or 3% is not because prices go up, is because your dollar goes down. Because the money printing that's going on, it's inflating the money supply into the economy, And the more that you have of something, the supply goes up, the demand goes down, and that will cause the prices to go up because your dollar is worth less than it was, last year or the day before, or the year before, or a month before, or whatever. So the prices didn't go up, just your value of your dollar went down. I need you to understand that. That's all inflation is this inflating the money supply. So your money is not, so the cash that you have right now is not as powerful as it was 10 years ago.